Hey everyone, I thought I'd review a few 90s Japanese sports cars. So we've got two by Matchbox. This is the 1995 Subaru SVX. This is the mainline Subaru SVX. There's no year on this, but I assume it's the same. And then this year, Hot Wheels 90 Acura NSX came out, and I've been just waiting for the right video to open and review this. So yeah, they're all come from the same era, and let's have a look at the packaging. So this Matchbox Collector's Edition, this colour, this kind of teal turquoisey colour, reminds you of like the 90s shell suits that that was the trend back then. And this colour, yeah, that brings back memories of that colour scheme. And then this, you get like the usual cardboard box to put it in. Again, it's a shame that this is here and it just rips off the card art, so you can have a look at that. Number 8 in the series. And it's got some labels as well, so these two, which is really cool. The sponsorship labels on the side. We'll take a look at that. Now this one, I actually got this from eBay US, and I used a service called Stackery to purchase this, because Stackery is like a consolidation service where if you buy loads of stuff, instead of each one being sent to your home, it saves a lot of money if someone can just get it all together and send it in a sort of compacted box of all your items. And I can link down below to a discount code if you want to check that service out. And I've also done a review video with some actual numbers and figures, because I don't like advertising videos where they say, oh yeah, look at this and we can save you money, and then you just left like, how much money? So anyway, I've included a real life example of about 20 something items I bought that were compacted together, and yeah, I did save quite a bit of money on that. So I do recommend Stackery for shipping from the US. It's quite expensive if you're in the UK due to the current really bad weak pound against the dollar, but you know, if you want something for Christmas, I guess, which is coming up, then yeah, maybe check that out. Anyway, so back to this. Got some golden wheels. Let's have a look. What are these, 10 spokes? Yeah. And again, artwork, really cool artwork. It's just a shame that you just rip it off and then that's it. So there we go. And yeah, typical Hot Wheels short card. What is this? Ryu's Rides. J Imports. And there's a yellow one of this, but I prefer the blue one. So here we go. Let's have a look inside each of these cars. This one's already half off. Cool. Okay, let's put that one there. This one, let's get this open. Here we go. Nice. And the last one, underneath there's usually an area that's not glued and you can just pull it off, or start to anyway. I'm just going to get this out off screen, it's less messy. Here's the box, and here's the car. Cool. So let's take a look at these in a close-up. So your mainline Hot Wheels, there's not going to be that much. Whoops, there we go. There's not going to be that much detail on a mainline. There is a premium version of this. I think it's in white, which looks really nice, but I didn't manage to get that one yet. So here we go. There's a small Hot Wheels logo here. 10 spokes, racing wheels, all black. And then it's got this stripy pattern on the side. And then on the front, it's got all the lines for like all the lights and the hood and stuff, but no details, no painting as in. But yeah, great for a customizer. Just take it and do it up. And at the back, this metal spoiler. And here we have the Acura, and then Ryu as a tribute to Ryo Asada, the designer, I guess, who unfortunately passed away. So that looks pretty cool. Some of my Hot Wheels usually have scratches on. Yeah, there's a few marks here. I've noticed that more and more, so it's just the way it is, I guess, from the factory. So inside, oh look, it's quite a bit of detail on the inside. Let's take a look at that. There we go. Let's have a look at the front now. So there we can see all the gear stick. It's left-hand drive. And this whole top is completely plastic, which is very similar to the Subaru SVX. This is such a cool casting. I think it's got this metal flake, so the colour is called ebony metallic or something like that. But yeah, it's basically black with metal flake. And similar to the NSX, this top part, including the spoiler, is all plastic, which is a shame. I wish they did it like Hot Wheels, where this part was metal. It would just make it a better quality model. But as it is, anyway, it's plastic. We get some wipers at the back. Get this clean red bar across with lights, and then I get the Subaru SVX, which is a nice touch. Exhaust on both sides. And what was the cool feature about this, if you're in the know, is, you know, the window inside a window, the whole of it. And it was supposed to be like, you know, you can open a full window even if it's raining and no rain would come in, but I think people said that actually it still came in, and also it was not very good for drive-through takeaways, but it looked really cool. I think this design, from what I've seen, if you check it out on the videos of the actual vehicle, this model, I think this should be more like the NSX, where it's more like a cockpit, and then this should be even longer just to show the silhouette. But it's pretty good as it is. It's very recognisable. So this part, the wing mirrors are metal, but just this roof is plastic, and even the back here. Okay, and then at the front, unpainted headlights. Nothing's painted at all. Let's get that close. Here we go. So yeah, it'd be cool if there was a silver bar going across, or even a white or silver. But anyway, this red bar comes through. So we've got all the lines here and the details. It's pretty cool mainline casting. You know, I think Matchbox, you know, they've really improved the last couple of years. There's one that I'm really looking forward to next year, which is the Koenigsegg, which Hot Wheels have already done. But I saw the Matchbox version. It looks better, more realistic. So if I get that, I will definitely do a review of that model and compare it to the Hot Wheels one. So yeah, that's the mainline SVX. Now on to the collector's edition. Now I think this is where Matchbox doesn't quite get it right. If it's a collector's edition, you know, this is still plastic. And I really like Hot Wheels premium real riders where everything's just metal at the base. This is still plastic, which is a shame. You get the rubber tires and you get this like white 10-spoke racing kind of design, and you get, you know, some extra paintwork. So let's take a look round at these white stripes. Oh, so here on the side, Falcon, and then Matchbox, and then again in Japanese, and then you've got AEM, and you've got these lights that kind of go around. But you can see this one, it's off, so it should be red, and there's a white line there. It's a bit of a letdown. That, I'm not sure what that is. If that's supposed to be like a print. Is that a print? Sometimes it's so small it's hard to tell. Anyway, I don't know if that's supposed to be something or it's just messed up. Yeah, that looks really nice on the back. The labels, the extra highlights, makes it look pretty cool. And then yeah, even got this circle done pretty well. What I like is that if you can see the sort of the area for the wheel, this one is round and they've matched the real vehicle, and it's kind of more, a little bit more squarey, which is a, you know, good design. So overall, I still like it, but I wish it was just more metal, really. That's my only drawback on this. And let's have a look at the box. Really nice artwork, really smooth, well done. And Matchbox, okay, TM, Great Britain and abroad, okay. And then yep, just your typical box here, number 8 in the series. And then we've got like a 3D outline here. So let's get these guys spun round. Just to quickly show the bases, that's what it looks like underneath. This says, zoom in, made in Thailand, and it just says Subaru SVX. And you know, what a shame it is that underneath the mainline version it's pretty much the same. It's got a little elephant there, which is cool. You know, the code's the same: Subaru SVX FYP 26MB1171, 2008 Mattel 11, exactly the same. You know, I really think that the collector's edition should be more of a collector's edition and have like metal base. This should be metal, and then this roof canopy can be plastic, and maybe there's something they can do with the window to make it cool. Like, I don't know, figure some engineering out where you can slide it up or down. I think a version of this with the windows closed would be really cool, because then it would complete the silhouette. At the moment it just looks kind of, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think I'd prefer it with the window in and the line clear, which is fine really. But there we go. And then for the Hot Wheels, just yeah, your standard typical one. This one's made in Malaysia by Mattel, so it's the same parent company or umbrella company. And then Hot Wheels and Matchbox are just sort of companies within that. Cool. Just gonna zoom out for a second. There we go. So yeah, let me know what you think of this video. Give it a like if you enjoyed it. I'd love to hear if you owned any of these cars and what you think of these models. Do they match up to the real life vehicles? Drop a comment below and subscribe for more reviews.